joining us and speaking to us on Newsx. Shifting our focus to other developments, there are reports coming in on the Cyclone Senyar, which is currently, the system is being closely tracked for wind speeds, rainfall potential and movement patterns as it affects regions including the Strait of Malacca, the Bay of Bengal and southern India. Authorities are on alert, issuing warnings to coastal communities and fishermen to ensure safety as the storm develops. Belly Thomas is on the telecast with me. Belly, what more information can you tell us? How fast is this cyclone approaching India?
Megha, the regional meteorological department had yesterday kind of downplayed the occurrence of the cyclone Senyar and had even withdrawn its cyclone alert yesterday, and because there was two different spots of depression that occurred in the Bay of Bengal, one at the coastal area of Malaysia and one at the Strait of Malacca near Andaman and Nicobar Islands. And now, as we speak, the cyclone has, the depression has intensified into a cyclone and it is moving eastward, is what we gather from the regional meteorological department, and the authorities are on the alert with issuing directions to fishermen not to venture into the seas, and also the people who live in coastal areas are asked to secure essentials and also to be in touch with the local authorities and the district administration for any kind of difficulties they face with heavy to severe heavy rainfall that has been forecasted for the next 48 hours is what we gather from the regional meteorological department there in Tamil Nadu, Megha.
Right. IMD scientist named Estella has now made a statement on the cyclone Senyar. She has stated that the system over the Malacca Strait and northeast Indonesia has intensified into a cyclone at midnight yesterday. She went on to state that it will remain a cyclone till tomorrow, after which it will slowly move eastward, becoming a depression and gradually weakening. Listen in.
Northeast Indonesia has intensified into Cyclone Senyar in the midnight of yesterday and moved west-southwestward nearly, and it will maintain a cyclone till tomorrow, and then finally slowly it will recurve and then move eastward, and it will become a depression and slowly.
Belly is back on the telecast with me. Belly, when a statement such as this is made by the IMD, it seems like the worst is over, because the cyclone is going to reduce to a depression. It was in the Malacca Strait, moved to northeast Indonesia, and by tomorrow it is going to gradually weaken. So it looks like it is not going to impact the states in India that are touching Bay of Bengal.
Absolutely, Megha. So, like I said, one of these two depressions had developed and intensified into a cyclone that is moving along the coast of Indonesia, and it would have its impact on the southern states of India, like Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. And the forecast of this cyclone is until tomorrow, where people will have to be at high alert, is what the meteorologists have predicted, and it has also instructed the local administration or the district administrations, where heavy to very heavy rainfall is being predicted at these areas, especially on the coastal lines of Tamil Nadu, starting from Chennai to Kanyakumari, as well as certain coastal areas of Kerala and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So these two spots are where the depression happened in Bay of Bengal, where, like I said, at the Strait of Malacca near the Andaman and Nicobar Islands and the coast of Malaysia. One of these depressions have developed into a cyclone, and it will remain to be a cyclone until tomorrow, where people will have to exercise caution and inform local authorities as to if they happen to get stuck in any kind of rain-related havocs. Back to you, Megha.
Right. More information coming in. The cyclonic storm has crossed the Indonesia coast this morning with wind speeds of 70 to 80 kilometers per hour, gusting to 90 kilometers per hour, then recurve eastwards with gradual weakening. A well-marked low-pressure area over the southwest Bay of Bengal is likely to intensify into a depression within 24 hours and further strengthen as it moves towards north, that is Tamil Nadu and Puducherry coasts. Re-strengthening is expected before another landfall in Malaysia, which would be the country's first landfall since Wami 2001 cyclone. Belly, it looks like there will be alert in the states of Andhra Pradesh, in Odisha, Tamil Nadu, certain areas which may come under the grasp of this cyclone that at this point of time is a depression, but may eventually turn into a full-fledged storm.
Absolutely, Megha. The Regional Meteorological Department has issued, warnings as to the cyclone can remain strong and it develop in its intensity until tomorrow, and after that it would, the strength would come down. Is what it's being predicted by the IMD, and certain parts of Tamil Nadu, starting from Chennai, Pudukkottai, Tanjavur, Tirunelveli, and Virudunagar, and Mailaduturai and other areas are likely to get heavy to very heavy rainfall because of this cyclone. And like you said, the wind speed, the gusty winds would be from 70 kilometers to 80 kilometers per hour is what we are being told. And this is until tomorrow, and after which the cyclone would, is predicted to lose its strength, and it will it would again become a depression is what is being predicted. But the IMD has issued directions to all the fishermen to brace themselves, or the people who are living along the coastlines to brace for heavy rainfalls that they wouldn't have predicted, and it would be because of this cyclone that it is moving towards the southern coastal line.
Okay.
Megha.
Okay. More information. Central pressure of the cyclone is reportedly 997 MB with wind speeds of 65 to 70 kilometers per hour. System shows well-defined equatorial outflow and a CDO sheared slightly to the west of the system center. Reportedly, changes to the steering current will not allow Senyar to enter the Bay of Bengal as had previously been thought. Senyar will now continue to track over next 36 hours, gradually weakening. As it does so, it will re-emerge off Aceh's west coast for a short period, but decreasing vertical extension, strong surface, westerlies and building ridge as a result of the depression. The 96B will push it back eastwards towards Malacca Strait by Friday itself, dissipating thereafter. Again, Belly, you said that warnings have been issued, particularly in Puducherry and in Tamil Nadu, but while the states are preparing for the worst, it looks like damage is going to be averted in wake of the westerlies pulling the cyclone towards Malacca Strait.
Absolutely, Megha. So it was predicted by the Regional Meteorological Department that the cyclone Senyar would be moving towards the coastal lines of Tamil Nadu and Kerala, and also towards the Andaman and Nicobar Islands earlier. And even a cyclone alert was issued, but they had withdrawn it, seeing the two depressions that were formed earlier in the Bay of Bengal, that is near the Malaysia, and the Strait of Malacca. But now it looks like one of the depression has again started to intensify itself as a cyclone, and it has grown in its strength and is moving eastwards. Earlier it was moving from north to northwestwards, and now one of the depressions have intensified into a cyclone and is moving eastwards towards the coastal lines of Tamil Nadu, where the RMD had given warnings and directions towards the local administration, stating that they will have to exercise caution. And these are the coastal lines, like I earlier said, from Chennai towards Kanyakumari, with Tanjavur, Tirunelveli, and Mailaduturai, Pudukkottai, and other coastal areas of Tamil Nadu as well as Kerala. Megha.
Okay, Belly, more information coming in. A low pressure area currently developing over the Strait of Malacca. It has captured the attention of meteorologists due to its steady intensification. The Strait of Malacca, a narrow waterway connecting the Andaman Sea with the South China Sea, plays a key role in influencing regional weather patterns. In fact, we're getting to know that the Indian Meteorological Department has issued heavy rain warnings for several southern states effective from 26th of November up until 1st of December. Authorities are advising residents to stay alert, especially in the low-lying and flood-prone areas, as the system brings intense rainfall and potential disruptions to daily life. Pele, the period between November 26 to 1st December is crucial. There have been warnings and advisories issued by the Indian Meteorological Department. Which are these low-lying areas in Tamil Nadu, Puducherry, you've spoken about Andaman, Nicobar Islands as well, that have to stay alert?
Absolutely, Megha. Sources from the meteorological department said that they had predicted not to the two depressions would since it has been divided, it wouldn't come in as a cyclone. But like you said, the place that you pointed out where the load the depression was there near the Strait of Malacca has intensified into a cyclone Senyar, and it is kind of going to wreak havoc, is what is being predicted by the Indian Meteorological Department, who have issued warnings and advisories being given to the local administration there to inform people living at the coastlines and low-lying areas, and even fishermen not to venture into the seas until further notice. So this time is between November 26th and December 1st, where heavy to heavy rainfalls along with gusty winds, which would come up to around 80 kilometers per hour, is what is being expected. And there is also a good news that there are chances that the cyclone would lose its intensity while it is coming as a landfall here in the coastal lines of Tamil Nadu, and it could have a lesser impact as well. But bracing is important, is what the IMD has been suggesting to the local administration and the district authorities here in Tamil Nadu and Kerala coastal lines.
Thank you, Barry, for giving us